Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. I just posted on TikTok. Okay, we gotta take a look at this tornado warning here. Welcome to the stream here. We have this severe thunderstorm. We're tracking multiple severe thunderstorms that somehow are interacting with this cape. And even though there's no wind shear out here, it looks like it's trying to interact with some cape here. So, we currently have one tornado warning that is for Texas and Harris County until 11:15. Issue FYP. Okay, I just posted it. Hopefully we get some people in the stream. Hopefully we get some people here. Yeah, look at that. You see, that's not a good sign. From my experience of almost 2 years of looking at this, that is strong rotation. We now have a tornado vortex signature. Hopefully we get some people in the stream here. Hopefully. What's that thing? 76%. Okay. Once again, if you're just joining into the stream here, we have an unexpected tornado warning. I was just about to record a weather discussion. I do weather discussions. I might do some on YouTube and start posting more because, yeah. This is an unexpected tornado warning. So, I just want to let everyone know, if you are in Coralville, Satsuma, I said that wrong. Satsuma. Okay. But if you are in this polygon, in the words of James Band, respect the polygon, you should be getting into your shelter right now as we speak. I saw this rotation develop right here. This is the stand. And then you saw it got a lot larger. They issued a severe thunderstorm warning. And then they issued a tornado warning here. Okay, guys, I've been tracking the severe weather event here. Shut up. Okay. Hopefully we get some views. Turn on your post notifications, because anything like this can go down. Currently, I have no people watching. Yeah, now we have a tornado. 41 knots. It's around 55 miles an hour, I believe. Yeah, so this is some pretty good rotation. We should be getting into our shelters. And, really just, ride this out. We don't have any confirmation this is on the ground. I think. We also have some hail with this storm that has 100% chance of being hail. Now, I will tell you why this is so unexpected in a second, but for right now, we need to focus on this tornado warning. Once again, we have a tornado warning. If you're just joining, we have a tornado warning for Harris County. All right. Once again, I hope everyone's in their shelters. This is just writing US. This is writing into Houston. If you didn't know, Unspeakable lives around this area. I'm not friends with him, but I don't want to show where he is because that would be. You get what I mean. It's not like I want to show where he is. Somehow I found where his island house is just by looking at a Google Maps for a while. But this is some pretty strong rotation. Hopefully we are in our shelters here. It does look like by the new scan here, the storm is kind of fallen apart. I'm going to ring the alarm here to see if we have any attention here. Okay, once again, we have this tornado warning for Harris County in Texas here. That is just near Corville. So we should be in our shelters. We also have in Huntsville some pretty strong hail. So if you're in Huntsville, you should also be ready for that hail. This is a tornado warning until 11:15. Stay in your shelters for 14 more minutes, and until this warning is going to be unissued here. Will this warning be extended? Most likely, no. It's not. If I'm wrong, then okay. But we do not have so much juice out here, so if there's just one piece out here and then just this vicinity where storms can try to rotate, then I think it's eventually gonna not be able to. Because remember, it's dark. We don't have any lower level jet to keep this storm going. Since we don't have any lower level jet to keep this storm going, daylight heating is the only option. We don't have any daylight heating right now. It's dark. Pure dark. It's almost midnight. In Houston, it's currently 10:22. Or no, it's 10:02. For me, it's 11:02. We should also be careful in Huntsville. We got some pretty big hail. This is the radar's really far from the beam, but if that gets a little stronger here, we should be watching out for some rotation near Huntsville also. We're getting some more severe thunderstorm warnings. Let's check out if we have a mesoscale discussion, because I've been looking for a mesoscale discussion from the SBC. Alright, still no views. Oh, we do have a mesoscale discussion. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to take us to the webpage. Here we are. Mesoscale discussion 39. I've been waiting for this. Watch issuance 5%. This is just very, very, very slight. But you can definitely see how watch issuance 5%. That's low. That's good though. That means it's low. Marginally severe hail and gusty winds possible. We don't have a tornado on the ground. There's a chance. But if I had to tell you if it's on the ground or not, it's not. By this radar scan. The storm is heading into Houston, so if you have anybody in Houston, make sure to tell them that this storm is coming. Maybe you could at least send them like a message and say, hey, this storm is heading for you. We still have this tornado warning. Just want to update you on this. Looking at velocity. Oh, I'm at the wrong screen. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so if you have anybody in like Eastern Houston, maybe to tell them like this is coming for you. And maybe you should be ready for some potential of some hail. I do not want to stress enough, but I do want to let you know that if you don't get a tornado from this thing, you're gonna get the hail. There's a 100% chance. If you read this right here, you can see POSH. That is meaning probability of severe hail. 40% chance. So it's not too high. And then probability of hail is POH. That's 100%. So we should be watching this storm here as it heads into North Houston. I also want to update you in Huntsville. The rotation we were trying to see, the radar beam's really far, so obviously what the radar is seeing out here is very scarce. It's, I would say, not wrong. Maybe there's a good wind gust east of Huntsville. We've also got some 1-inch hail with a good 70% chance of being severe hail. And then we also have 90% chance of being hail, 1.2 inches of hail. And we've been tracking that towards Huntsville for a while here. I know it looks like a bullish storm, but the radar beam's really high, so we're actually seeing what's at around 8,000 feet right near Huntsville. So stay in your shelters for 7 more minutes until this morning will be expired. Maybe I'll keep live streaming. From what I can see, I can see how there is a good gust here. This rotation. Also, I do want to let you know, if you're watching this right now and you're looking at this and you're like, what is this dude looking at? Well, let me explain to you that. I'll explain that to you. You can see how we've got a bunch of colors here. This is a Meteorology 101. So here's how to read a radar here. This is reflectivity. And when you look at reflectivity here, you can see all the reds, yellows, greens, blues. The radar beam is not like this, basically. It's not like this. It's all programmed. And it's actually like a small pixel, like that. Very small. Very small. So the radar in Houston that we're looking at, right there, near Dixon. Right there. It'll scan the cloud, and it'll tell me there's a lot of rain, there's some hail, and sometimes it could tell us there's some hail, like right here, it's telling us that could be some hail. Usually higher reflectivities, like what we're seeing out in Huntsville, is usually meaning a higher probability of hail. But like I said, this is reflectivity, and this is basically of what shows the rain. We use this a lot. This is a very useful product in radar. But I think the most one that we probably wouldn't be able... We could probably live maybe without velocity. What am I talking about? Like I said, this is reflectivity. It shows you rain, some higher reflectivities with some purples right here. That could be potential of hail. These boxes are what's from the severe thunderstorm or tornado or severe thunderstorm. So I do not want to stress this enough. If you do not get anything of, like, if you don't get anything, what was I going to say? If you don't get anything like severe weather or even a tornado, you're gonna get flash flooding. We have a few flash flood warnings here. We have two flash flood warnings. That goes for Lavaca and Colorado. So Lavaca and Colorado are in these highlighted boxes, and you should be getting to higher ground or see outside and look how high that water level is. Usually flash flood warnings are just, they mean that there's been over 2 inches of rain, like right here. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. So if you're just joining, we have just a few thunderstorms here. This one is unexpected and tried to become tornadic here. If you could go back right here, you can see how the rotation just starts to become here. And then it'll eventually turn into a tornado warning. There's your rotation. You can tell because of these two velocities. This is how you read velocity. You got some green, you got some red, you got a bunch of Christmas colors, you know? A lot of Christmas colors. Like, you're probably looking at this and being like, what do these Christmas colors mean? Well, let me tell you. A program does all this color table stuff, and I have a special color table installed because the original was bad. It just didn't look cool. But if you look at the radar here, the green is indicating wind coming towards the radar. In this case, we got wind out here where it's heading towards the radar. And in right there, you've also got wind heading towards the radar. And you've also got wind heading away from the radar. We don't know where it's going, but it's somewhere away from the radar, not this way. And then when you get those green and reds with winds going away, like winds going away and going towards the radar, that is when you can indicate that there is some rotation right there. Alright, it is 11:15. That tornado warning has now been unissued. Although, it does look broad here, but I don't see this rotation completely gone. So if this tries to ramp back up, I'll let you know. I will be that one to let you know. Let's check out on our storm near Huntsville. It does look like they have unissued the severe thunderstorm, and I can understand that. It's now down to 1/2 inch. And we also have a new thunderstorm up in Shiverport. Yeah, this is near Harmon right now. Oh, this is the same storm. Yeah, I was about to do my weather discussion saying that the storm passed by. Yeah, this storm passed Cottage, went past some other cities here until around Carmel. That's when they issued another severe thunderstorm warning. By the way, the gray boxes are not not what's really on the radar though. The gray boxes are special weather statements. They're for winds 30 to 58 miles per hour. So it's just a different indication. I don't know if it's just me, but I keep seeing the storm trying to form some kind of hook. So I'm going to keep watching the storm. It does look like it may try to form a hook, but mostly is just because there's some inflow trying to come in here. Right there from the moisture. You gotta know here that we had the dry line right here, and it's pushed through already. It's currently set up somewhere like this. Somewhere like that. That is your dry line. Dry lines is when you got dew points, let's say like 40 dew points, and then you got 60s. That's a dry line, and I've been forecasting this dry line for the last 2 days. So, Harmon, you got the storm also heading towards you. It is actually in your area right now. And our velocity is outdated. So our velocity gonna update. Yeah, our velocity is really outdated. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That does look like that the storm is actually recycling. It's not so close to each other, but that does look like we got some broad rotation. So if you're in Corville, watch out for the storm. North Houston, you should also watch for the storm. Concerning North Houston, the storm is actually heading to you in about an hour, so I would be ready for that storm to pack a punch. I've got 2 hail cores. You got one inside the storm, one before the storm. How crazy is that? You got this one with 100% chance of being hail. Although I'm starting to think that this is a glitch. Or it's just not going to go away. Yeah, this is probably gone. You got 1 hail core. 1 hail core. I'm gonna go over to right over here. Whoa. Watch out if you're in Yorktown, Nordheim. Watch out for some rotation there. That looks very, very scattered, but it does look like that the storm may try to form at least some kind of tornado here. This is not a tornadic event, but if we get another tornado warning, that won't be too good. I don't want to stress this enough, but we're gonna have more severe thunderstorm warnings and more tornado warnings. So, and I'm gonna be going to bed. I'll be probably asleep by that time. Okay, they unissued I believe they're gonna issue a severe thunderstorm warning though. Probably like that. If I was the National Weather Service, I would issue a severe thunderstorm warning for this area. But I'm not the National Weather Service. Let's go back to our storm near, oh yeah, that looks like it's recycling. Yeah, Coralville, get ready. If you haven't had a action plan yet for tornadoes and where to go, basically, I would say Tomball, Coralville, and Bamel, I would get ready for another tornado warning to be issued here. If we get another one, and we've already had one tornado warning right here that was issued. I'm telling you, if that looks like what it is right now, then they're gonna issue another warning. So if you're in Coralville, Tomball, Bamel, if you haven't had a tornado action plan yet, make sure to get ready for that and know where you're gonna go. Place without windows, maybe like a basement, bathroom. Try to stay in like interior walls, if that's an option. Basement's an option. But I think you would need to avoid windows. So if you have a bathroom with windows, I would say that is not a safe place to go to. But if an emergency situation like this and you have to go there, that's your only bathroom, and you have a window in your bathroom, then I would just really just hang on and try to get through that. I would stay in that bathroom basically. Let's go back to our storm near Shiverport, or Harmon, I would mean. Oh yeah. You see that? That's definitely a hook echo. That is a classic hook echo. A very, very classic hook echo is taking shape near Harmon. Velocities look out of place. I wouldn't say there's rotation, because they just look really out of place. Watch that storm near Harmon. That's heading up towards Edgefield, Cosquada, Martin, Ashland, Roy, maybe Hall Summit. East Point, you're fine. The storm has passed you. Westdale, storm has passed you. Carmel, the storm has passed you. Normanton, this storm has passed you. Just basically any cities east of this line should be getting prepared for this storm. And that includes Hall Summit, Edgeville, Cosquada, Martin, Ashland, Roy. So, like I said, just get ready for that storm. pass you. If you don't know what these storm, this is a plugin for Spotter Network, or I could call it a place file. If you're just wondering, we got a few supercells that are trying their hardest here to form more tornadoes. Although this one looks like it's trying hardest. It's trying its absolute hardest. Alright. Oh, there you go. Remember the hail in Huntsville? There you go. We got a hail report now. A mix of what appears to be 1 inch to 1.7, basically 1 3/4 of an inch. Hail at Montgomery Road and Veterans Memorial Pikeway. So that's just south of Huntsville. And when was that? 4 o'clock UTC? Oh yeah, exactly 4 o'clock. Yeah, so that was 11 o'clock. Let's reverse back to that. Let's watch the storm come in. Oh, there it is. Right there. And the hail report was right there. So it's reported right here. And definitely got some hail there. That's about an inch of hail. It quickly died out though. I knew that was gonna hit Huntsville though. I knew it. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue our coverage here. It does look like the rotation has fell apart. In my eyes, I don't see it. I don't see a good rotation with this storm, meaning that this storm is really falling apart and it's turning more into a rainstorm. So if you have people in Houston, I would maybe get ready for the storm. I would get ready for the storm to be a rainy mess in North Houston. The northern part of Houston, you should be getting ready for a big rainy mess. Let's go to this radar. I don't usually use terminal Doppler radars, but in a situation like this, I'm going to use one. Oh yeah, it definitely looks like there isn't a pronounced rotation anymore. That's where the rotation was trying to be. Let's go check on our... Well, there's a star right there. South of Coralville. Right there. Yeah, that would be our rotation right in this area. But there is no rotation right now. But we should be watching out because I'm starting to see. You can see these winds right here from the last scan. You can see how those winds back there, right here, and they're actually, these winds are heading, the wind's basically heading away from the radar, which is the green, or heading towards the radar, I could say. It's kind of heading at a direction to the north. So we should be, it's falling apart. It's the newest radar scan. You can see it tried to get closer, but I think it's falling apart. Oh, look at that. Very small area to focus on, but I would say our focus needs to now be put all the way right here. So I'm actually going to keep this scan pulled up. Going back to our storm near Edgeville, it doesn't look like there's a rotation, but we've definitely got some hail headed your way and some damaging wind, so I would be getting ready for that. Swag like a... Yes, I live in Ohio. Okay, we got an extension of the warning now. Still got the storm near Yorktown. Oh, we're in a radar hole. There's no way we can see this. Yeah, we're in a radar hole. I think we're going to go live for another 10 minutes or so, and then that's going to be it. This is basically was an emergency update. We have three severe thunderstorm warnings, but we only have 2 severe thunderstorms. Yeah, it definitely looks like this is very scattered for wind. I think we got another push coming in now. Right here. That little area is trying to get a little closer. If our... I wouldn't say rotation, velocity. For velocity over here. Oh, we got a new scan. Would you look at that? At some broad rotation now. Almost. Very broad. The broadest. Yeah, we're gonna go for another 4 minutes. Unless something crazy happens. Edgefield. We still got the storm. But we have a tornado warning for Harris County in Texas. I'm going live currently. Still checking out the storm and shiv report. We've been live for what? Almost an hour? Okay, there's a new scan. I think it's just gonna be this pattern where it's really these storms are gonna keep trying. They're gonna keep trying until they absolutely fail. This is in Corville right now. All night. If you have a no weather radio, great, because that could wake you up in the middle of the night. And it's also going to be this pattern throughout until around 3 a.m., maybe 2 or 3 a.m. Let's check on our storms here again, like always. Our storm near San Antonio. You can see how near Yorktown we have the storm. A 70% chance of being severe. 70% chance of being severe hail. And 100% chance of hail in that area. So we have hail just north of Yorktown. In fact, it could be just on the outer bands of Yorktown. In the next hour, this will be not near anywhere, in rural areas. And then on the next, probably the next at least an hour and 17 minutes, that's when it will get to nursery. Other than that, that's it. That's about it. That's about it, and yeah. Because I'm gonna have to go. Because I don't want to stay. We have some new special weather statements, so maybe we should check those out. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Some pretty normal thunderstorms. We still got this storm heading in a direction. I'm gonna have to go soon. Very, very soon. I don't want to just keep watching this storm here. Just because it's almost midnight and but we need to watch out if you're in this area. Did I really just use a highlighter? I did. Okay. In this area, we need to be out, and there you go. There you go. There's a severe thunderstorm warning. I knew that was going to eventually happen. You're probably in Jersey Village. You're probably in North Houston. And you probably are listening to the radio. Or I don't know what you're doing. Someone's on the roads probably right now. And the radio's going, bah, 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 the ES alarm. And then telling you that there's a severe thunderstorm warning. And then you tune into me. I wish. I love doing this. I'm a huge weather enthusiast. If you don't know me, I am a huge weather enthusiast. I am all about weather. All my conversations, basically. I'm obsessed. That kind of sounds kind of weird. We currently have 0 people watching. How cool is that? I got myself watching. We've got a new severe thunderstorm warning. I think I already said, because I made a joke, and I was saying there's probably someone driving on the roads in Essex or Jersey Village or North Houston, and they're listening to the radio, and then just hear there's a severe thunderstorm warning from the National Weather Service. There's probably someone out there. There's probably millions of people. Millions. But that is a new severe thunderstorm warning that goes for Jersey Village, Essex, and then if this severe thunderstorm continues, eventually downtown Houston. So Unspeakable will be included this. I was trying to find, isn't he near the wood? Oh, I don't want to say it out loud. Yeah, it's right here. Let's try to find his house. Oh no, wait, is that it? That's it. Yeah, that's it. um, No, at least I have no one watching. Because I just saw Unspeakable's house. Don't go knock on his door. Don't drive over there, please. Is it trying to form some rotation near Cinema now? We now have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. That Louisiana storm has now been unissued. And we still have that severe thunderstorm warning out in Yorktown. Speaking of our Shreveport storm, that is actually falling apart. Right here, after Martin, it just falling apart. It falling apart. Got a new flash flood warning that goes for Jasper, Browndell, Rockland, Chester, some cities in basically in let's see. And they also unissued a flash flood warning. Near Columbus, they unissued that one. This new one, that goes until 3 a.m., is for Jasper and Tyler counties. So, there's a lot of rainfall caused by thunderstorms in that area. So, that's why we now have that storm. Now have some flash flood warnings. I do want to remind you guys, flash flooding is not the biggest threat, but still, we're still going to have someone watching here, or someone in Texas. Someone watching here is going to see, when this is all said and done, 2 to 3 inches. Most of you guys would get maybe an inch or so, but some places may get at least 2 or 3 inches, maybe 4 inches. I don't know. Maybe the highest I would say is probably around 3 inches. 2 to 3 inches is the highest, I would say. But like I said, someone will get 2 to 3 inches. Is it going to be in Louisiana, Mississippi? I would say somewhere in this area, or actually somewhere in, trying to make this somewhere in this specific area, someone is going to get at least 2 to 3 inches when this is all said and done. Alright, I need to go. I'm sorry. I can't be staying up very, very late. I actually need to go now. It's a fun times. Watch out some for rotation. All with that storm in Houston. If you get another tornado warning, take it. Have your tornado plan, like a bathroom, closet, or the best thing would be probably be a basement. So try that, and hopefully that would work. But other than that I gotta go. So last look at the radar here. And yeah, that rotation has been gone. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. We'll probably be live again around January 12th. So maybe you should be staying stay tuned for that. Other than that, I'll see you there. Maybe I'll have a weather discussion posted soon. And yeah, goodbye.